Hey everyone, it's Mark Searles. Here's how I see things as it relates to travel during this typically very busy week of travel leading up to Thanksgiving, whether Tuesday is the busiest day, preceding Thanksgiving, or it's Wednesday. Regardless, I don't see any major impacts on travel locally either Tuesday or Wednesday. I mean, we have a little bit of rain that's going to come through here during the day on Tuesday. You can see it's starting to show up there over here on the left side of the computer screen, and that'll be working in as we head through the morning hours on Tuesday. I think it's like a late morning through early part of the afternoon. Very relative minor impact from this, and it's in general going to be something on the order of about 1/4 of an inch of rainfall from this entire system as it marches across southern New England. Now the second storm for Thanksgiving, it's this one that's, the energy is a little bit difficult to make out right now where it is. You can see a spin of low pressure that's still offshore here in the North Pacific off the Oregon coastline. But I do think we will start to see some energy get carved out somewhere in this ballpark east of Denver, heading towards St. Louis. But that's not going to happen until the afternoon hours on Wednesday. So until that storm actually materializes, its breadth of impact across the Midwest and the Northeast is still a little bit yet to be determined. But let's take it storm by storm. For Tuesday, we're tracking the arrival of those steadier rain showers somewhere toward the tail end of the morning drive, and peaking somewhere around midday, ending in the afternoon. Again, relatively fast-moving storm, should not have tremendous impact on travel. It's rain, no ice, no slipping and sliding anywhere in southern New England. Now, I'll go a little wider out here, and I'm stopping this on Wednesday morning. As I mentioned, just now starting to see some of that energy extend off the Rockies, and just a little bit of a reflection there on the future radar, if you will, around St. Louis. You can see, there it becomes a little bit better organized. Powerful jet stream winds are helping to carve out this area of surface low pressure. So as we get into Wednesday night, that's when we start to see potentially some rain and snow. Now, the snow at this point may be some of the cities like Cincinnati, Cleveland, maybe getting into Indianapolis, some of the bigger cities there in the Ohio Valley and through the Chicago area. Maybe not so much of an impact on air travel in Chicago. Obviously, it's a huge area of air travel, but those would be the more tricky areas where there might be some impact on travel. You can see here, I know it's right underneath me, but you can see the arrival of the rain for us here on Thanksgiving Day. Here's how it looks closer in. We'll start with the Tuesday rain, light scattered showers through mainly 3-4 p.m. Evening drive looks to be drying out. The nighttime dries out. And if you are traveling anywhere in southern or northern New England on Wednesday, your weather's dry. Roads are fine. We're looking at temperatures starting in the 30s, somewhere in the upper 40s to near 50 degrees. A pretty seasonable late November day for us, in fact. So Wednesday's travel is great. No weather concerns there. Thanksgiving Day, leaving a lot to be desired. Macy's Day Parade, the weather looks lousy in New York City. It's rain. It's rain for us here as well on Thanksgiving morning, with some blue showing up there on the map. And again, you can see it here up in the Worcester area, and also this other area secondary near the Berkshires. High elevation, wet snow mixing in. I don't think we're going to see a ton of accumulation there. The best chance is going to be in the higher elevations, 1,000, 1,500 feet and plus in terms of elevation, seeing some wet snow. It's funny, when you look back at our last 5 Thanksgivings, the last 3 of them have been dry. You have to go back to 2020 when it was mild and rainy. We had a morning full of rainfall then, about a 1/2 inch of rain. Roughly, we're looking at something like that here in southern New England. The rain totals could be in the ballpark of about a 1/2 inch, maybe a little bit more. Again, we'll know more once that storm forms and when the models can get a better handle on sampling the system. So that's how it looks for me right now. We'll keep you updated here on turn to10.com and, of course, on air on NBC 10 News. Thanks for joining us.